EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Atlanta. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, blue 80, white 25. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Gun. Hey, box truck. Ready, set.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he goes out right around the 39. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the Redskins' 2-yard line.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, come on, now. Watch safety creep.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
26-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Completes it to Davis. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Let's go, team. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Too little, Captain.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
52.
From the 44, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Redskins.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Redskins 0.
On 1st down, this is Geis. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 24 yards out as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Check right. Watching you 5. Hey, wahoo! Mark 55. Mark 55. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike 55. Got it. 55. Wait. Go.
Ryan. He completes it to Jones. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Ryan will throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Let's keep moving. 5.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Gun. Base.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan looking end zone for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Got it. Base. 56. Check. 56.
Watch the run.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Got it.
Motion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 45 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Catch is made. It's Harmon. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Harmon. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Fourth down, here's Haskins. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken very short. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Haskins. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Second down, Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". What's the call?
From the 27, Haskins. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Haskins now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Geis. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Third down. Here's Haskins. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Haskins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And this is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short.
Yo, Ford.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yo, Ford. The problem has been solved, my nigga. I'm about to hop off this thing, though, big dog.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
We got about 3 minutes left. It's 38-7.
Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th
man.
down.
Any more problems, you let me know.
Bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence
ain't
in the
no problem with that.
They didn't pick
You
up
already
their
know
end
it.
of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
I already know it. What, you were talking greasy to you or something?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on
okay.
rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
You said what, bro?
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
You played me before? Are you sure?
From the gun, Haskins.
You may have. I ain't saying you haven't. You may have. But I know one thing.
He got popped as he was throwing it. Just nothing there again.
Nah, you ain't been in set part of me lately, though, because I ain't been on here, bro.
Of course, he's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated.
Because I had to get my jump. They shut my jump down for a minute. I had to get it back.
The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
Oh yeah, I play this.
A critical one here if they're going to have any
I think
shot
you. Yeah,
at
I remember
thing.
you because
So
you beat me the first time we played and we ran it back, and I beat you once. Come on, man, you gotta pick that. Come on. Oh boy, I'm finished.
That's Harmon. And they're going to have this across midfield. And
she trying to see what it's all at.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they go the wrong way here, knocked back to the 20. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On play action, Haskins. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Haskins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Ryan wants to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the mark